Hello, Deborah Nance of Reverse Mortgage Radio here on AM 590, Saturday mornings at 11:30. What have you heard about reverse mortgages? Are they just a scam that turns a senior's home over to the bank? Does the bank own your home? It sounds too good to be true. What's the deal? This Saturday, we're going to go over some of the most common misconceptions about reverse mortgages. Tune in to learn the reverse mortgage truth this Saturday at 11:30 with me, Deborah Nance, right here on AM 590, The Answer. Today, we're going to talk about reverse mortgage gossip. What you hear around town from well-meaning neighbors and friends and even the media. Even I had misgivings about reverse mortgages when I was first introduced to them. Ooh, if you've listened before, you might have heard my story. I really got my hackles up about it. But after a night spent reading the actual reverse mortgage documents, the actual loan documents, I went from skeptic to huge fan. Just totally did a 180 because I read the loan documents. Imagine that. It's all there written and it's in English. It's okay. But the HECM reverse mortgage is a very misunderstood mortgage product. It's important to have correct information so you can make an informed decision about whether or not it's right for you. I think everybody over the age of 62 needs to know the truth about how a reverse mortgage works and a couple of different strategies on how it can help someone in retirement. It's worth looking at. It's not for everybody, and it's not a good idea for everybody. But if your situation warrants it and it is a fit, then you should take the time to understand how it works so that you can have peace about doing a reverse mortgage on your house. There are a ton of HECM reverse mortgage myths and misconceptions, even in the media. And it's not unusual to find blatant, I'm going to say a nice word instead of what I want to say, but to find blatant inaccuracies in articles from usually reputable news sources. Everybody they like the big bold headlines and let's, get your eyes on this so that you'll read it, so that I have a good readership. But I want you to know the truth, okay? With all the misinformation out there, it's no wonder so many people have a wrong and often bad impression about the program. Let's start with these misconceptions. Here's the first one. Well, the bank owns if I get a reverse mortgage, then it's like I give the bank my house and they just send me money every month. Is that right? So the bank owns my house and I'm like a renter? No, not at all. The bank does not own your home. They have a lien on your home. Just like when you finance a car or a mortgage. When you finance a car, your name is on the title. And the car lender has a lien on the car. And if you don't make your car payments, the repo man comes. And it might not be Dog the Bounty Hunter. I don't know. But when you have a mortgage, a regular mortgage, the lender has a lien on your property and you make those payments every month. And after 15 or 30 years, whatever kind of mortgage you have set up, you have paid the loan off. Then that deed, that the trust deed that's on the property comes off the property and you don't have a deed of trust recorded against your property. That even when you do have one, just so you know, if you have a loan, the only person who's allowed to sell your home is the owner. The bank just has a lien. Okay, they can't just sell your house out from under you unless they go through that whole foreclosure process. The borrower or borrowers own the home. The lender only has a mortgage on your home. And that is true with a reverse mortgage as well. Misconception. Oh, here's another one. I heard the interest rates are really high on those reverse mortgages. No, not really. In fact, HECM reverse mortgage rates are often very comparable to traditional mortgage rates. Look at them. This is possible because FHA insures the reverse mortgage loan, the HECM reverse mortgage loan, which reduces risk for the lender. So because there's less risk, the lenders can offer attractive interest rates on reverse mortgages. So don't let that myth keep you from picking up the phone and giving me a call and finding out what's going on with a reverse mortgage. Would it be helpful for you? Okay, so misconception number 5. The fees on those reverse mortgages are so expensive. Oh my gosh. Well, I have to agree, kind of. Reverse mortgage closing costs and fees are costly. But I think if you compare apples to apples instead of apples to oranges, you'll find that they're not out of line. Okay. So instead of comparing a FHA reverse mortgage to a forward mortgage, compare an FHA reverse mortgage to an FHA forward mortgage. All right. So you're still comparing a reverse with a forward, but let's put them both, compare the two that are under the same umbrella, the FHA umbrella. Whether you're refinancing or buying, forward or reverse, you're going to have other closing costs. You're going to have escrow fees. Okay. You got them. They're no different with a reverse mortgage. You're going to have a notary fee. Another misconception. This is the one that scares people a lot. The bank takes my house when I die, or my heirs aren't going to inherit the home when I die. That's the thing. And I think that's the number one thing. What happens at the end of a reverse mortgage? Does the bank take your home? Nope. Nope, not at all. You're always the owner, and you're free to leave the home to whoever you wish. Now, I'm not going to get into the whole make sure you have a revocable living trust on your house or all that, but do take time to talk to an attorney, an estate planning attorney, and get your house in order. Be sure that your heirs aren't going to have to go through the probate process, because the reverse mortgage lender is going to require that that reverse mortgage get paid off after the homeowners both permanently leave the home. Okay, so once everybody's out of the house, mom and dad have left the house, maybe mom is in a nursing home and there's no way she's going to come back, and dad passed away, then you've got to get that house sold. And so please do call and talk to an estate planning attorney. If you don't know who to call, please give me a call at 951-283-2983. So when you pass away, the loan comes due. You have, say my parents, they both pass away and their reverse mortgage comes due. They've got a trust. The successor trustee is going to say, okay, we're going to list the house. They list the house. They sell the house. Escrow pays off the reverse. Whatever change is left then gets split up between all 9 of us kids. Woohoo! We'll all get like $5. If the house is upside down, let's say on my folks' reverse mortgage, if they owe $400,000 and the house is only worth $375,000, the bank has to accept whatever it sells for as payment in full. That's it. They can't come after the heirs. So you are safe. The worst thing that happens to the heirs is they get nothing from the house, but they're not going to have a debt. If they want to keep the house, they most likely will refinance it. So here's another misconception. Well, if I live in a reverse mortgage, I can never leave my house. I like to travel, Debbie. If you're going to be gone for a long period of time, like a couple months or so, you might want to give your lender a call if you have a reverse mortgage and let them know. If you're gone for more than 6 months, then that can be an issue. They'll want to know why you're gone. And if it's for health reasons and the last borrower is gone out of the home, when you get to that 12-month mark, then the loan can come due, because it has to be the primary residence of the borrower. Keep the reverse mortgage in mind, because once they're there for 12 months, then that reverse mortgage is going to say, hey, you know, mom's not living in the house anymore. We need to get this paid off. So incorporate that into your plans. Here's the last misconception, and we're going to wrap it up. If I have a reverse mortgage and I can't sell my house, what if I decide I want to go live with my sister? I'm locked here for the rest of my life. Nope. Now, I personally believe the reverse is better suited if you don't plan to sell your house. But if you need to sell your house with a reverse mortgage, here's how you do it. You call your realtor, you list the house, you sell it. You pay off the reverse mortgage, you keep the change, just like any other mortgage. Here's the last one. If I outlive the reverse mortgage, I'm going to get evicted. You cannot outlive a reverse mortgage. I like to say, if you beat the projections of the bank, then you win. So I hope you live a long and healthy life, and the bank has to wait until you're 110 before they can get paid back. Banks will be around. They'll be okay. And you'll be good. Okay, last one. As long as I'm 62 and I have equity in the home, I qualify for a reverse mortgage?
15.
No. You got to call me. Let's find out if you qualify. 951-283-2983. Thank you so much for listening.